What is going on, guys? Hello everybody, this is Crypto Dobbo back with you after this short disclaimer. So hi guys, this is just a quick update about VeChain. I see a lot of questions, particularly yesterday, where people were logging into their Binance accounts and then finding this strange coin called VET, V-E-T, had appeared in their accounts and they didn't know what it was. And it's just a case of people not keeping up to date with what's going on with the coins that they've invested in. I did exactly the same thing. I think I held VeChain for a little while, sold some of it, and then I had 12 coins left sitting in Binance, and I logged in the other day. I had like 1,200 VET tokens. So what's happened? Well, first off, we need to just explain a little bit about VeChain. Basically, they are a blockchain technology that are trying to solve problems within quite a few different industries, as you can see on the screen. So the best way I could describe it is the cold chain, for example, at the top there, in the food industry. Think of Eddie Storbert's, a well-known logistics company in the UK, takes products from point A to point B. En route from point A to point B, that product, which could be food, gets damaged for whatever reason, and it arrives at point B, and someone has got to take the blame for that. Now, what VeChain can do is put in sensors into the lorry that sense the temperature in the lorry during the whole journey. It can track the lorry's journey from point A to point B, whether the driver took a stop off for a rest, all that sort of stuff, whether he got caught in traffic. It will show a complete record of the minute that food is packaged to when it arrives at the wholesaler or the retailer or whatever. So that's just one of the things that they're solving. I mean, in the automobile industry, for example, think about, I'm targeting sort of guys in the UK. Whenever you buy a car, you pick up the service book, and you know, has this car been serviced, mate? Yeah, of course it has. It's got a full service history. Well, we all know how easily that can be, how easy it can be ripped off. It can easily be, what's the bloody word? It can easily be pissed around with. Fraud. Written over, fake stamps in the service book to say that the car's been serviced. Well, with VeChain, that information could go onto the blockchain. So anytime your car has got new oil in it, has a service, that information goes onto the blockchain. It's secure, it's not going anywhere. It can't be deleted, it can't be messed around with to make it look like it's had its service done, and that's how VeChain comes in and solves all these problems. So it's quite a big thing that deals with BMW, stuff like that. There's lots of exciting stuff going on with VeChain. The most recent news is that they basically had a mainnet launch. So what is a mainnet launch? Well, they were initially, you would have had VeChain tokens, which would have been under the code of VEN, and they were effectively tokens that would offer you an exchange for the VeChain 4 coins when the mainnet launches. Now, the VEN token is an Ethereum based token, but now VeChain 4 have gone onto their own mainnet, onto their own blockchain. They're using their own coin, so they've gone over and changed everything over to VeChain 4. This is where it gets very confusing now, because a lot of people are getting confused with the tokens, and I think, to be honest, they could have named it a little bit better, because they've also got their own gas. Very much like Ethereum's using gas to send VeChain, Ethereum's using gas to send Ethereum from one place to another. Neo are using Neo gas to send one place to another. Well, VeChain 4 are sending VE4 as they're using VE4 as their gas. Now, how confusing is that? They could have just named it something completely different. So, basically, the main thing you need to know is that the coins in your Binance account now are VET. They are VeChain 4 coins, okay? If you want to use gas, their gas, that's VE4. That is under the code of VTHO. That's the gas, VTHO, okay? So the coin exchange went down with basically one VEN, sorry, being worth 100 VET. Now so it's basically a 1 to 100 ratio. They said basically that the reason they wanted to create more tokens was to make it more accessible. They wanted to reduce the price of the tokens, make it more accessible for people to get into it, etc., etc. Doesn't mean you get any more money because they divided the coins by 100. So effectively, you've still got the same amount of fiat's worth of currency in your Binance account. It's just that you've got more coins. Anyway, the VE4 token, VE4 gas, is basically going to be burned. It's the same way as gas will be whenever you send the tokens or smart contract is executed. That will be burned. Only other thing, really, there is a really good article on Medium, which is there is a link in the description box just below me, and you can read this whole article for yourself. It's also going to explain about the masternodes, creating the blocks, etc., etc. So you'll be finding the news there. VeChain going to pull out their own wallet as well. So I believe the last bit of news I got from them was that it was going to be Ledger Nano around about August time. So you'll be able to put these on your Ledger Nano in August. You can store these in MyEther wallet, and you can use the VeChain 4 wallet, which is downloadable on iOS and Android. 4 for 4, lol. Jim Paul is in house. Anyway, CoinMarketCal. If you don't use this website, please do, because it will update you with what's going on with your coins. It saves you going into VeChain's website. VeChain's website is down below in the description box. I have forgotten to put CoinMarketCal in the description box. I will do that. It's just I will put that in so you can get an easy link. But basically what this does is it collects data from the roadmap, sticks it all on here so that you can see what's coming up in the future. And we can see that on the 1st of August you'll be getting your first airdrop from a VeChain 4, and the VET team has provided 100 million VTHO tokens, which is your gas, and that's going to be airdropped to all Binance users who are holding VET. So as long as you're holding VET in Binance, you should be receiving your airdrop on the 1st of August. Good luck with that. Go over, check out VeChain's website. It's a fantastic website. It's full explanations of what they're doing. I think they've got deals with some major retailers in terms of fashion and car dealerships. So there's quite some. I'm expecting quite big things from VeChain. So keep an eye on it. I think the tokens are worth. The tokens are cheap. They're cheap at the moment. Last time I checked, it was like something like 2 cents or something. I'm not too sure. I'd have to double check that again. But yes, that is VeChain. Basically explained in a nutshell in what's going on with the tokens. Just in case you had any questions about it, that is it. There's no other news from me. This little bit was just focused on that. So anyway, Take care, guys. I'm bailing out. I'm going to go sleep. I'm going to go rest my eyeballs. I'm still suffering. And I will catch you very soon. Oosh.